during the municipal elections, why people do not come out and vote that much? And this is a two-part question. If you could, I know we're squeezed with time, a minute or two, if you could answer that. The second part is that, there are two sections of the leaders that I see at the municipal level. One are leaders, not that he's sitting here, and I won't blur the lines. One are, the leaders like George Piccolo. They will reach out to different media outlets. They'll go. They are very active. They want to talk about the issues. And here they are with all full of energy, ideas. They're trying to make a difference, right? And there is another set of leaders, they'll meet out at different events. Hi, how are you? Photo op, yeah, this, that, as if they're there. I'm just warming up the chair of a school board trustee, hoping one day I'll become councillor. Okay, I become a councillor. What's the difference between the regional councillor salary? Oh, this is the difference. Okay, do I get a chance to? Their focus is simply that. Or they've parked their career there, one day I might become something else at the province or federal level. So their focus is only on the winnability aspect, paycheck, this, that, photo op. I can clearly say that. And in media, I should be calling that out. Sir.
So, I had a recent experience in Mississauga,
okay,
dealing with the Mississauga administration, bylaws, enforcement guys.
Okay.
5 of them showed up, in total 3 visits, because a neighbor complained about a downward facing the motion activated light. And I was thinking that what is this degree of incompetence when there were 3, I was telling the councillor, there were 3 street lights with a much larger voltage, but this guy, many of them now, they come to the country, they can write well, and they know how to use the municipal resources. But I was just wondering, is there no common sense there? I don't know how the administration works. Why would 5 people visit my place? And then later on they realized that I wouldn't give in. I sent them the legal notice type thing, and then they backed off. So that is a problem, is the tolerance to incompetence and lack of common sense.
Okay, last minute for you, councillor.
I think, and I say this with humility, that people don't vote for us. People don't vote for politicians. They vote for the person they believe will actually support their own interests, their quality of life. They don't vote for that person. They vote for the person who will benefit their kids' lives, benefit their job prospects, make life more affordable, whatever is affecting them directly. The doctor was just mentioning about the experience that he had. That's going to get somebody to vote. That's going to motivate you. You see that incompetence, you're going to want to get up and vote for somebody who will fix that. I find that people are motivated to vote when they see a reason to vote, because people live busy lives. Everybody's got something going on. Lots of pressures, lots of stresses, carpooling your kids, dealing with a late night shift at the hospital, whatever is going on in your life. To take even that half an hour out of your day to go and vote, you need to know why. You can't just be told to do it, you need to know why. And I think it's all of our responsibility, those who are elected and those who are running for office, to give them the answer as to why. Hasneet made a very important point. You get what you vote for. If you don't believe that our economy is good enough, if you don't believe that our education system is good enough, if you didn't like having to wait 8 hours to get your dad into the emergency ward, if you don't believe, or things like you want your street paved earlier than maybe waiting 10 years to get it done. If you want to see less poverty in our society, whatever your priority is, if you vote for the people who might fix it, then they are actually there fighting for you. But if you don't vote for them, and if you don't get up and do it, you are essentially, by disqualification, you're allowing the people who might be working against your interests to run the show. Yes. So I couldn't agree more. Don't just vote against something, go vote for what you want, and go actively support the candidates who will, no, don't do it for them. Don't do it for them, do it for you, do it for your neighbors, do it for your community. Because at the end of the day, those who we entrust with that power have a huge influence over our day-to-day lives, whether you know it yet or not, and one day you will know it when it affects you directly.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for all the great points. That's all the time that we have today, but we will carry on our discussion. And I couldn't agree more with all of you. There is, the level of incompetence, and the tolerance. Are we growing on that tolerance, or should we really go out and vote, participate in the elections, fix those problems? And here is a message for all the community members who are watching. Please, wherever you're watching this show, whether you're in London, Ontario, whether you're in Kitchener, Toronto, Brampton, wherever you're watching this show, even in Calgary, I know the municipal elections are only here in Ontario, but whenever there are municipal elections, provincial, federal elections, we have Quebec provincial elections this year in October. So whenever there are elections, please go out and participate. But here's a message for all those leaders as well, or anyone who wants to run for public office, anyone who wants to get elected. At Y Media, we try to organize a lot of debates. Our platform is always open. Please use this platform. Actually, during the debates, it becomes a very, very brutal schedule for me, one debate after the other. But sometimes, it bothers us that, yes, we are spending all these resources. But despite that, there's a lot of interest in the candidates, but sometimes few of the candidates, they say, should I come here or not? They do their own calculations and miss the debates. If I were ever a candidate, I will definitely not miss any debates. If you have ideas, if you have that energy, if you think you can do something good, you have a proven track record, or you want to do something good, join us for all the discussion. Once again, Councillor, thank you so much for your time. We'll carry on this discussion, a series of discussion, future of GTA and future of Canada. As always, pleasure talking to you. Hi. Sir, thank you for joining. Hopefully you'll join us for more discussions. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Stay tuned with Y Media. Thank you.